Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Cosmo interior wall sconce. This is the 206350. Awesome fixture. Let's get into details on it. Let's talk about the height of the fixture itself. That's going to be the distance from the top of the shade to the bottom of that low bar way down there. It's 11.3. Width is coming in at 16.5, so it's a good size. The projection, or the depth of this, coming out from the wall is only 4 inches. So that makes this ADA compliant. ADA means Americans with Disabilities Act, that says a sconce can only come out up to 4 inches or less to be ADA compliant, which means that if you're doing hospitality things like a restaurant or a hotel or something like that, or an apartment building, you can use this in hallways or in elevators or in stairways, places like that, because it does qualify. If you're a homeowner, this is perfect for the same places like hallways and stairways. For the same reason, you can get by it because it's very flush, only 4 inches. Let's get into some of the other sizes. Backplate on this 5.5 by 15.8 goes over your standard 4-inch junction box. This is what you guys have on your wall. I want to show you a little bit more information about the back of this, and how we look at it is we're going to look at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this, on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down is a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. It is going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you how you put the shade on, which takes only a second. It's going to show you the mounting height is 8.5 inches from the very bottom to the middle of this box. It's also going to show you some really good information in photos, well, not so much photos, but drawings, technical drawings of the inside of the fixture and the back plate on this, so you get a chance to see lots of detail there, okay? Let's talk about a couple other little details here. So it looks like this is kind of a right-hand version of this, and you're going to ask, is there also a left-hand version? Because some of you people are going to want to put this like flanking mirrors, flanking fireplaces, things like that. And the quick answer, as standard product, it is not a left and a right. But as a custom, I have done custom versions of this with a left and a right before. And how we do that is you would send me a quick email, say you're looking at a 206350, you're looking for a left and a right, and the finish it's going to be in, and also the shade option. And I'm going to take your email, send it to Hubbardton Forge's customs department. It's going to come back with an answer. Adds just a little time and money, but we do customs like that all the time. It's not such a big deal. Okay, let's talk about finishes on this. You're going to see 2 pull-down menus where it says choose your finish. First one's going to be for the fixture itself. Second one is going to be for that horizontal bar that I've circled in the picture next to me. So that's going to be your accent. And you can do it in the same finish as the fixture, or you can do it in a contrasting one. A lot of people do that. A lot of people have used like modern brass or soft gold or sterling or something like that in the middle to make a really bright contrast, but it's totally up to you. You can do that. Shade on this is going to be available in 2 different types. Natural white Anna is going to be a crisp, bright white. Flax is going to be a white with a whisper of a gray to it, almost kind of like a light barley. So those are going to be your two versions of that shade. As far as what you can put into this, you can put in up to 2. Well, Hubbardton says 2 15-watt versions of this bulb, and this is a torpedo bulb. It's a chandelier socket. It's called a B socket. It's smaller ones. Most of the time, I see these in like a 4-watt, 6-watt, 8-watt, something like that. And in a 4-watt of this, a 4-watt LED version actually, and remember this is going to be an LED only fixture because you don't want to get it hot incandescent bulbs into that shade. What you want are these nice cool ones, and that's our LED friend. And like I said before, so when you get these as a 4-watt, that's going to be a 40-watt equivalent. If you go up a little more from that, go up a 6-watt, is going to be like a 60-watt equivalent more or less. You can find these everywhere. I can find them at my grocery store in Vermont, hardware stores, drug stores. They're just all kinds of places. Big box stores, you can go there too. You can find them online really easy, like on Amazon. But they're going to be offering these to you in all kinds of different things. And if you want to, you can go up to a 75-watt equivalent version of this. That exists out there. I've only found it online. Haven't found it in stores. But that would pump out a lot of light because you've got 2 of these sockets. One's facing this way, one's facing this way. And that would give you a ton of light going up, a ton of light going down. If it's in a hallway, it would just flood the floor with light and put a lot of light on the ceiling too, and it would bounce off that ceiling and kind of give you a lot of ambient light. These bulbs are going to be offered to you in different colors of light too. It's going to be offered to you in 2700 Kelvin. That's super yellow and on the yellow golden side. They're going to be offered to you also in something called daylight, which sounds warm, but it's not warm. That's that bluish white LED light you see out in the world, like in a store or a hospital, something like that. That's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on the Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom is called warm white or soft white. It's this nice warmth of this light, so kind of like an incandescent glow. This is 3,000 Kelvin. That's what we like to use here. That's what I think would probably be the best in this. The other thing is a dimmable fixture. You don't have to go as far as any kind of special thing, except you want to make sure you get dimmable bulbs when you do buy these. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.